the Pharaoh.
Return the slab, or suffer my curse.
It sounded almost exactly like the sound effects from Harry Potter when the things are moving on the chessboard.
Dear God.
All right. Looks like we're live. All right.
Yay!
So,
Hi guys.
We left off last week with an interesting experience. You all got to see some of the druids in their, natural habitat. You got to see Bramble for the first time since his induction, as well as meeting Foster, who promptly left after you just gave him what he wanted.
Yep.
I believe after that you were all heading back to Crowview. Is that about right?
That sounds like what we agreed on.
Perfect. You all hit the road, heading back up towards Crowview. Couple of days, quick trek, ignoring everyone along the way, just like you did on the way here.
Yep.
And as you all are arriving in the lovely town of Crowview, you would see that the mountains have become a lot more snowy than the last time you were here. It seems to have gotten a lot more cold. It would take a couple of days traveling. It would be exhausting trying to trudge through the snow in that way. But when you finally do reach Crowview, you would find that the city is on more or less lockdown. It seems
the city
like
is on fire.
The city is on lockdown. As you're approaching, they do let you in. You've met the guards before. They let you right on through. But there does seem to be a significant amount of watch on in a storm like this. As you all enter the town, is there anywhere you're wanting to go before going and meeting your blacksmith friend?
Nope.
Nah.
I don't
Nope.
think so. Has it been the same day again? Did we sleep?
Yes, you have slept on the way back. It takes a couple of days to travel that far.
I was about to put what day.
I wasn't certain.
As you arrive back at the town and get through, you do eventually reach the shop, and you would find Ethel sitting in the upstairs, and she would seem surprised to see you. Sitting up and saying, "Oh, I'll be honest, I thought you got lost."
Distracted, maybe?
We ran into some people.
Oh.
It's the whole thing.
Well, I guess that makes sense. I mean, he finished the work almost 2 weeks ago.
How long's it been?
He finished the work almost two weeks ago.
We were only gone a few days.
How fucking long have we been gone? What the shit?
What day is it?
It's been a month.
Yeah, that's about right.
What the fuck?
Wait a minute, that's not right.
For you guys' information, you were traveling about, let me see here, 6 days?
That grimy old bastard. I want my fucking weeks back.
Huh?
That's how we caught up with us. That son of a bitch.
Now it's all coming together.
I
wouldn't say it was him.
I fucking knew he was weeks behind.
Well, I think our time spent in the past was a bit longer than we anticipated.
Oh fuck, you're right. We did sit in the weird time chairs. Not to be confused with the timeshare.
I'll be honest, I think you lost me about the time where you said that you met your friends.
That's so fair. Trust me, you don't need to worry about it. All of this is, frankly, too much for my head.
Okay, well, I'm gonna, Inti's downstairs if you want to go and talk to him.
Thank you.
Yeah, she calls the elevator for you.
You know, if we keep doing shit like this, guys, people are gonna start to think we're crazy.
Crazy?
Would they be wrong?
Probably fucking not at this point. Good God.
All right. You all get on the elevator and head downstairs. You arrive to see much of the same as what you saw before. You do see that there is a significantly large amount of water that seems to have pooled in the drains. It seems like a lot of the ice melts as it gets near the forge. And you would see Inti. He is covered in minor burns, and a lot of his hair is missing.
Oh,
What the fuck happened to you?
Oh, hey, I'll be honest, I wasn't sure you were going to make it. Sorry, me and Milo were testing some stuff out.
Oh, nice. How's he doing?
Actually, he just left the other day.
Oh, shit.
I think he heard news. I forgot his name. He was looking for some orc kid. He went running off after him. He heard news that he was up north. I'll be honest, it happened so fast, so I'm not really sure exactly what he was looking for.
Huh. Well, that's sad. Hope he finds who he's looking for.
I do too. He seemed excited, but he's well armed, and he gestures to his own singed eyebrows.
Yeah.
But anyway, I did actually get you guys' stuff done. Let me go get it all out. And he walks over to a box in the back corner and starts pulling out a couple things. The first thing he pulls out are a pair of beautifully enchanted Sikatite daggers.
wait.
One blue and one red. He hands them to you, Midas, and says, now listen. I put about everything I could into these. They're expensive. Don't lose them.
You know, I have a habit of losing daggers. But I'll do my best.
Well, here, let me show you how they work. And he takes one over to the side. He shows
Stab
you a
him
target
with the
dummy.
pointy end.
He says, kinda, and he lifts it up. He shows you a small place to place your hand on the back of it, seemingly meant to put your hand against the runes. He would teach you a single word. The word is cold. It is in Orcish. As he says the word, the dagger would freeze. He would show you it up and down. He says, see, now this'll work. But I want you to see this too. He grabs the dummy along the back of its neck to hold it still. He stabs the dagger completely in, and you would all see ice shards blow out the back of it.
Jesus.
Blow it out your ass!
And the flame one?
Same thing. Fire. He teaches you the worker's word for fire, too. Before handing them both to you. You have now gained a Sikatite dagger of freezing burst and flaming burst. I will add them to your sheet by the end of the session. He then goes back over and gets out of the same box a gun with very similar enchantments lining its barrel.
Oh, thank God.
He walks over to Mawyn and knocks on the front of the mech.
Oh, wait. How big is the elevator again? I
Big
think
enough.
last time I
It's pretty
dismounted.
big.
Oh, okay.
You did dismount, but it is pretty big.
Great.
It was like a freight elevator or whatever.
A large creature can go down the elevator.
Fucking pop open the faceplate, scurry out.
He shows it to you, tells you the same word. He says, all right, you say that, it activates it. Now, with the gunpowder and everything, it's not going to be as consistent as those, but you get a good shot, maybe you get a little lucky, that shell's going to do a lot more to him.
Thank you.
As for you two, and he gestures to Moravaint and Matteo, he says, you guys put me to work.
Yeah, I don't really do with conventional weapons. Sorry.
I think I came up with something for you, Matteo, that I think you're gonna like. May I see your staff?
Sure, but be careful. And he hands this chaos staff.
He takes it and very, very cautiously, he goes and gets a blue and red Sikatite ornament that seems to have been woven together.
Mm.
He goes and he places it along the upper end of the shaft. It seems to spiral out slightly over the gem, as if it was surrounding it.
Uh-huh.
Once locking it in place, he says, "Now this is a little more tricky. It may take you a little bit of practice, but I have something for you. Hold this."
Uh-huh.
He hands it to you, and he walks over to the other side of the room, and he goes, "You know how to dodge a knife, right?"
Not very well, but yeah. It was
No,
taught to us in Mafia school.
Well, I hope you're good at it, because you may still need to.
This motherfucker's about to, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball, me.
He walks over to the other side of the room, picks up a dagger, and he kind of looks at you for a minute before holding it by the blade and saying, "You're gonna point it, you're gonna power it. You're gonna aim for the dagger."
Uh-huh.
He throws it at you.
Fight! Matteo goes, "Ah!"
All right, you throw it, or he throws it.
I throw the staff at it.
That'd be even funnier.
That's such a funny image.
So we're throwing shit at each other, huh?
All right, you cast this, right?
Yes.
As you do so, you would see a pair of waves of energy go out. Once they release, you realize you have minor control of them. They're very difficult, and they don't seem very high power. But upon impacting the dagger, you see it knock it wildly off course, aka -6 to the enemy ranged attack.
Oh, shit.
He then walks over and picks up a second thing, a shotgun.
Okay, I'm scared of where this is going, buddy. What?
He picks up one shell and shows it to you. He says, "This was something I've been working on lately. You ever heard of dragon's breath?"
I've heard of dragons, and I know that they supposedly breathe fire, though I think we met one that breathed ink or something like that.
He loads the shell.
Has Matteo never seen me?
He points the shotgun at you.
I don't know if this is a great idea.
I feel like I should be being a little more proactive with this. As
He
points
fires the shotgun. Upon casting the counteract spell, the ice part of it would completely overwhelm the fire, giving you additional time to get the fuck out of the way, aka +3 to reflex save.
Oh, hell yeah.
Now, to give you the mechanics, because I'm sure that's what you need to know, you may do this as a free action. It will have a chaos table.
Okay.
You may cast this as a spell, or sorry, not a free action. You may cast this as a standard action for free. It is a standard action for free.
Okay.
You may cast this as a spell point as an immediate action, meaning to interrupt anyone's turn.
Fucking lovely. Okay.
You may spend a spell point. Oh, I'm sorry. You may spend a spell point to give the benefit to all people within 20 feet of you as a standard action.
Oh, so I'm targeting the projectile, not myself.
You may also spend 2 spell points. I'm sorry. The spell point to target everyone, that has a duration of 1 round. Actually, all of these have a duration of 1 round. You are targeting specific attacks, but the buff lasts. So, for example, if a second person were to fire a round, you can continue to block.
That's so cool and so terrifying.
If you cast it as an immediate action, you may do that for 1 round until your next turn. If you cast it for everyone around you, you may do it for everyone until your next turn. If you spend 2 spell points, you may start it immediately and guard everyone until your next turn.
Okay. I'm scared.
Congratulations. You have now unlocked Rebuff.
Cool.
There is going to be a magic table. The magic table is the same one that you've already been rolling on. If it does not apply to this, it will cancel this. Or sorry, it will cancel the table. If the table does not apply to the spell, the table is canceled.
Okay, cool.
I didn't even second guess that until you corrected yourself. I was like, wait a minute, that's not right.
No, it would cancel the table. So for example, if it says do sonic damage, it's blocked by sound waves. It doesn't matter. -6 to enemy attacks, +3 to allied reflex saves.
Hell yeah. Well, looks like it has furthermore become my job to keep you fuckers alive, since this fucker gave up his healing magic.
Well,
One more thing, that will work on other people's offensive magic. I don't have any to demonstrate, but for example, if you were to throw a fireball, you could reflect it as well, or not reflect it, deflect it as well.
Okay, wait, deflect it? Like throw it back at him? Like throw it
No,
back?
to cancel, to knock it away.
Okay.
Not to reflect, unfortunately.
I can test it.
We don't need any more projectiles being thrown at me today. The fucking mushroom was enough.
Well, I guess
As
technically that was a
for-
week ago.
Moravaint, yours took a little bit more work, but I believe yours are naturally cold. I think this might be a good way of enhancing. He goes and gets a ring. He tosses it to you.
I attempt to catch it.
You catch the ring. The ring seems to be interwoven with several pieces of what look like ice. It is absolutely freezing cold. But it seems to have an actual latent visible power as you're looking at the ring.
Huh. Before he tells me, I'd like to see if I can roll Arcana on it.
You can roll Arcana.
Oh, wait, he used nature, didn't he?
You can roll whatever you'd like.
You know what? Before he tells me, I'm going to see if I can take a guess at what it does with nature. Because I'm like that. I'm challenged. I like to have fun.
You
I put point to
recognize...
these skills. I'm gonna use them.
Real.
Upon
Real
close
one.
inspection, you recognize that the ice you are seeing is actually Ceklam. However, it has been enveloped, a thin fiber of Ceklam that seems to have enveloped itself in ice. You're not sure what the magical effects of this is.
Okay. Well, it looks cool.
Luckily, he's going to explain it to you.
As he hands it to you, he says, "I'm going to fire this at you now," and he loads another shell.
Okay, I feel like you're trying to work out some stuff right now.
I am. I'm waiting to see if the shotgun blows up, but he aims it at Moravaint.
Excuse me?
Okay, is this nearly as simple as point and click?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna hold my palm up.
He fires it at you. You cast the spell, I assume.
I'm gonna, yeah.
Nah.
As you place the spell, you all would see that the ice seems to unravel from his ring before explosively expanding into a 5-foot, 3-foot thick, a 5 by 5, 3-foot thick wall of ice comes between him and the shotgun blast, providing full cover to all of you.
Well, shit.
After approximately 6 seconds, the ice falls apart.
Okay. So that's what happened.
After a moment, he gestures to the ring and says, "It takes a few seconds to recharge, but it's practically free."
It's certainly pretty.
4-turn recharge time.
Okay.
So, everyone feel compensated?
I do want to ask, is that a free action, swift action, move action, standard action?
It is a attack of opportunity.
Okay.
As far as it is a reaction, but it would take the position of an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
I'm satisfied.
Good to hear it. No one has any complaints. No one wants a refund.
We didn't pay for these.
I could give you some Sickatite slag.
I guess to be fair, you're the only one that knows what to do with that. He says to the rat.
Even with Sickatite, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of our resident engineer. Smith, crafty person.
Your name is Smith, right?
Look, man, I don't do this shit.
All respects to your local engineer, but I am a lot more than just an engineer.
This is fair.
And true.
Again, I don't know this shit.
Just in case, would you mind if I take a look at that shotgun you have there?
You're welcome to. It's nothing special. He hands you a shoddy blunderbuss.
What the fuck? Shoddy as in...
As in, it is a low quality blunderbuss.
Ah, I see.
You do know that he is new to gunsmithing. This is brand new for him.
Is this trigger a fucking carpentry nail?
He did specifically say that the first gun he was ever going to make was the musket that you asked him to make.
What's the misfire on this? Just looking
on the blunderbuss?
Yeah.
3 out of 20.
Usually it's 2.
This fucker, this guy.
Your musket's a 2.
Give him tips without sounding like an asshole.
My musket's a 2?
Your musket is a 2 misfire, yes.
Jesus.
You call that this?
However, I will say, because I know you're wondering, I know in the back of your head you're wondering exactly what that musket is. I'll clarify. Your musket is a +1 freezing burst, which is the equivalent of a +3. The gun you have been given has a GP value of about 20,000.
Dear God.
Jesus
I can't
Christ.
wait to modify it.
I can't wait to make it better.
Technically speaking, it's hard for me to calculate the GP value of Moravaint's and Matteo's because they're custom made. Between Midas and Mawyn, Midas got more, money-wise. He got 2 lower quality weapons, but they're a lot more expensive when put together.
I'm gonna put a switch on a single fire weapon.
Why?
The closest thing to a switch you're getting is a stick.
Because I can, Malandri.
What's the point of that? What are you switching to?
Fuck you, Mo.
I don't know if anyone actually got what I was talking
Switching
about.
it to W for
No, I didn't.
Wumbo?
But, hey, your blunderbuss? Great work. Also, not supposed to... Well, the hammer shouldn't, like, buffer in the middle of the shot.
It shoots, don't it?
Well, it
I also
does, but it hits it twice.
I also don't think the hammer's supposed to be a knight piece from a wooden chess set.
It's the fucking
What I
Blood
had on
Samurai.
hand. Hey, look at it this way. I made it cheap. I made it fast.
Thank you.
The Imperials will be happy.
I
don't
guess
know
that's
if
fair.
Imperials will buy this.
I'll be happy if they do.
Who do you
Wait,
think
will it-
requested one?
Imperials will buy this shit?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
You do know military grade means fucking lowest common denominator, right?
No, I don't fucking know that. I don't build shit for militaries.
Let me put it this way to you.
Maybe you should. You'd make a fuck ton of money selling them absolute dog water.
I'll put it to you this way, Mawyn. You craft, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This blunderbuss, if you made it properly, how long do you think it would take you?
I mean, fuck. Let me do math. A few weeks at least. Well, this one less.
I made 2 of these this week.
How?
that little snippet.
It's easy when you're not worried about the safety of the wielder.
That was the sound of Mawyn's brain doing a pop shove it.
They hope to never need to use their shotguns. They hope to their life that they never have to pull it out. If they do pull it out, they want to end it in one shot. That means 19 out of 20 times, I'm successful.
Well,
17.
17. Yeah.
Yeah, well, the other 2 would have died in the fight anyway.
You know what? Fuck it.
I mean, if you kill everyone in the vicinity, yeah, I say it works.
Hey, if it blows up, they got more bang for their buck. They got a grenade.
Well, you're generally not supposed to be holding the grenade when it goes off.
Yeah, well,
Like,
if the
I don't
enemy's
wanna-
close enough to hit you, they're close enough to get blown up by the grenade.
Sure.
Can anyone else say 10-foot explosive radius?
10
Jesus.
foot explosion radius.
How?
All blunderbusses are 10-foot explosion radius.
That's so much. I don't think blunderbusses have enough powder to make that. 10 foot is a long distance.
They may not have enough powder, but they do have a lot of shrapnel.
I fucking guess.
Especially when you build it out of tin.
Out of tinfoil and chess pieces.
That's a table leg?
Stock a fucking table armrest?
Is this a head of cabbage?
Listen, they told me to make them the cheapest gun possible. They wanted to put it in the hands of a bunch of people that hope to never have to shoot. It's fine. They mass ordered it. I make a cheap product. They pay me in bulk.
How much they pay you? For how many?
I'm sorry, is the ramrod and barrel made out of a fucking trombone?
What's a trombone?
You know, the thing that goes...
Baseball.
What?
They agreed to a bulk. They agreed to bulk. They agreed low quality. I charged them $500 a piece.
When were trombones invented? Is that really a anachronistic joke?
Is that an anarchistic joke?
Anachronistic.
I don't know what I said.
500. How many units?
Oh, they asked me for 200.
200. Jesus Christ. Is totally a real person in this setting.
I gave
sorry.
the job to a bunch of my apprentices. I just made the blueprints. They're using it as practice.
You wouldn't happen to have any client confidentiality and tell us where these are going, would you?
They're going east.
East, that tracks. No, that doesn't
Baseball,
track.
huh?
Wait a minute.
We haven't been east.
Yeah, I know of the ones that were west.
There's an Imperial outpost to the east.
So just to make sure, how do you make these so fast? Even if they're badly made? No offense.
Well, blunderbuss, I don't have to worry so much about the barrel. I also don't have to worry about a complicated locking mechanism. As he pointed out, my hammers don't work the best, but they do hit the bullet. Because it's essentially just a cannon barrel, I just essentially made a much smaller cannon barrel outline, just the same way I would do if I was making a cannon, but I don't need nearly the material. Make it thin, drop gunpowder and pellets in, light it. It's just a directional charge.
It is more of an arquebus than anything, I guess.
It puts pellets downrange. Not
Who's
something I'd
the
recommend to
shipment
people who
supposed to head out?
plan to be in combat often, but certainly something I can give to your average you know.
When is this shipment supposed to head east? Or are they coming here to grab it?
They told me they would send merchants when I was done. I'm supposed to send a messenger. They said if I took longer than 6 months, they were going to charge me extra. Or pay me less, I suppose. Charge me for my time.
Okay.
But I hired a couple extra apprentices. They're knocking out about 2 a week. Faster if I have them on factory line, but I'm trying to let them get their practice in.
Alright. I can't say I wouldn't want to meet the people who are ordering these.
I'm all for
they're
getting sent shoddy equipment. Damn.
Well, they're not exactly a main bastion. It's just a research outpost.
Might be worth a visit sometime.
That's what I'm thinking.
We know they're not going to fucking stop us.
And we can rip them off.
You're welcome to, but the desert's not exactly safe.
Yeah, that's definitely something we need to prepare for a little bit more. Plus, if it's been a month since we sat in those time chairs, sorry, you're not going to get what this means. I kind of want to make sure the Citadel isn't a fucking undead hellscape right now.
Yeah, we have more pressing matters to attend to, unfortunately. I do sincerely appreciate it, though. I'm sure I'll get a lot of use out of this.
I'm glad you all feel happy. To be honest, I was worried you wouldn't be happy with it. You brought me a lot.
Well, at the very least, even if I don't use it, it is pretty.
Well, if you ever need some custom work, let me know. I'm always good for people with deep pockets.
I've got plenty deep pockets, and I'm gonna tap the bag of holding.
Also, if you come across anything interesting as far as ingredients, let me know. Monster parts, unique metal, anything like that, let me know. Bring enough for me to keep, I'll make you something out of it.
Will do.
That's
we encounter a lot of weird shit on the road.
If you are ever looking for more work, let me know. I may have some contracts open now and again.
I'll make sure to keep in mind to head here.
Anything else you need before you go running off? Want to check stock?
I'll browse.
Looking for anything specific? He goes and starts opening boxes.
Nope. Well, no.
I, as a GM, asking, are you looking for anything specific?
Has he made a shoddy pistol?
He has not made any pistols. He has made 2 types of guns. He has made a beautiful musket, which was made by him enchanting 2 parts and putting them onto the blueprint you designed. And he's made 2 shotguns.
Specially
one of which
made
is
for
currently
rat
in the
hand.
scrap heap.
Oh boy.
Specially made for rat hands.
Oh wait, actually, if that's scrap, what? Wizards can sneeze.
I'm not a fucking wizard.
Not what I said, but okay.
And I also
What do you
heard
say about
weird, but I
wizard
knew
don't
what you meant.
Moving swiftly on. Anyway, you're gonna use that blunderbuss in your scrap pile?
I was going to use his scrap. Why?
How much for it?
Well, it was going to go for 500 before it was broken. But the expensive parts are already there. Call it 300?
Yeah, sure.
You have gained 1 detonated blunderbuss.
Yes, a sound purchase.
I'm not certain what you want it for.
For the funny.
Well, I guess if you had the right mages,
How?
you could restore that pretty quickly. Too bad you don't have a blacksmith.
Man, fuck
Where
you and the
do
horse you
you
rode in on.
Fuck you
kind of-
and the hammer you're hauling.
I love blacksmiths. We need more of them.
Just in general, or just in fantasy?
The class.
Ah.
Well, how about I multi-class and kill all of
honestly-
my momentum?
I honestly
Real-
thought Mawyn was a blacksmith.
No, I'm a technician.
He couldn't make it as a blacksmith.
Damn.
I know what you meant when you said that, but that's really funny phrasing.
The blacksmith, at level 2, Karter is able to, as a standard action, repair things.
That
It
sounds useful for the guy who gets his fucking mech trashed every couple sessions.
It is
Well-
not able to affect constructs specifically.
That is fucking bunk.
Also, the
It's
mech
because you
repairs
have
for like
players
10
that
gold.
play as constructs and you can't have infinite healing.
Oh, just say
Ah.
player character constructs, or constructs
mech-
you haven't made.
The mech repairs for like 4 gold. It's fine.
There
Unless
are
it's
other
fully
things. It can't be used to restore magical items
Oh.
that were fully destroyed. You can repair magical items, but you cannot restore a magical item. You have to have all pieces. If you're missing any shard of it, it can't be repaired. It doesn't affect any creatures, including constructs. That's the exact wording. It affects no creatures, including constructs, which I believe.
Oh,
for
does the
purpose
mech
of that-
count as a creature?
I believe it counts as a construct.
That's a construct.
You can buff it to have actions of its own.
Hmm.
I believe.
Fair enough.
But yeah, no. So that would be impossible. But yeah, you can get autopilot. That's what it was. All right.
It's more like cruise control, but
Yeah, but I think there's something about you can get like I think it was maybe electrical or something like that. There's a way to improve it. I don't remember.
there's a way to turn it into a robot. Yeah.
Anyway, so you guys are leaving the blacksmith shop, or is there anything else you're wanting? Going once?
Is there anything interesting that I might be interested in?
Could you tell me what you might be interested in? Because I can't read
Well,
your
I
mind.
don't know. That kind of depends on what he has.
He has druidic themed enchanted equipment. As in classic druid, not druid as in our druids.
What kind of... I don't know druid enchantments.
Natural magics. Primal. You would know it as primal.
Okay, that tracks. I swear there would be something. I don't know it off the top of my head, to be honest. Okay, we'll pass.
Alright. If nobody else has anything, then they are going to continue. As you all head out of the town, is there anywhere you're wanting to go, or are you trekking back to the Elorian Citadel?
I think we... Well, that's a good question. I think we want to go to the Citadel. Should we stop anywhere on the way?
Is there anywhere worth stopping at on the way?
There was that Rose place. Was there anything worth a shit there? I can't remember.
Isn't that the creepy town? No, that's Hollofair.
Yeah, Hollowfair's the creepy one.
That and the Fallen
Rosehaven.
City.
Rosehaven, yeah, you're talking about Rosehaven.
I don't think there's anything there that I need. I don't
Yeah.
remember. Or wait, what? Was there some sort of plot? No, there was a plot in Hollow Fair. I don't give a fuck about solving that. No, I'm good.
No, you guys passed through Rosehaven, but there was nothing there that you guys really stayed for. You guys stopped at the place there, you went to the bar, and you discovered that they have a lot of fields, and that north of them is that other city, which was, hold on, I'll remember the pronunciation. Shit. What was the old, Karian knew it. No, Karkin knew it. Karkin knew it.
It was like
Karkin
Karter Noir or some shit.
I know, but that was what the people of Rosehaven called it. It was Karkin knew it. It's Karkin knew it.
I don't think it was knew it. It was something else.
Leon, Camilleon.
It was French.
Karkin knew it.
Yeah, it was that.
It was French.
Too French for my lungs.
Yeah, that's why that's why we renamed it.
Bordeaux.
All right. You all, you know, I'm gonna remind us all that we have an ability here because we've not been utilizing it, and I feel like we should. Are you guys gonna be using Matteo's infinite courier service?
What are we?
Oh.
What?
Matteo's a what?
Your gang just provides you transport, don't they? You can just hire transport.
Oh my! I believe so. Let me check.
You have like a budget that you can just regularly use, right?
In places where they have influence.
Ah, that's what it was. You're going to their place. I'm gonna say you could use that to purchase transport to them. I think that seems reasonable.
That I understand, and I like it. I don't want to vote against it. But also that sounds weird, because wouldn't you have to like send a carrier in order for them to know that you need a pickup?
No, you tell someone you deliver us, we pay you on arrival.
Okay.
There's nothing here that says anything about transport.
Okay.
Temporary resource is one that is normally expended when successfully used, such as a wand or a service. A transport service would count.
Oh, okay.
You're hiring the services of a caravan to deliver you there.
Okay, that's explaining what a temporary resource is. Where does it say I get one? And can use one?
You have requisition, the ability to use the temporary resource budget. They are a daily thing. You get 2 authorizations a day, plus 1 per every faction talent you possess. You have a limited budget that you can spend, the permanent and temporaries. Your temporary budget means 350 GP, which means you may purchase up to 350 GP things as a temporary budget as long as they are fully used. A day. You may spend up to 350 GP a day on temporary benefits such as services.
Okay, okay.
We talked about this a long time ago, and then I proceeded to forget about it.
I also forgot. I don't know. I'm reading the description, and there's nothing that says I actually get that. It's just explaining what it is.
You have the requisition package, don't you?
Yes.
Then yes, that's what that is. So you get how many talents do you have in the faction sphere?
You can access your faction resources in any settlement where your faction has a presence.
Yes, but I'm going to say that if you're buying a courier service to take you back to your faction, that counts because they're going to go into the Elorian Citadel and they'll get paid there.
Okay.
Delivery services most of the time get paid on arrival. So you'd be hiring someone to take you to the Elorian Citadel, and then they're going to be paid handsomely for it. You're going to say, I'm going to give you a year's pay to drive me 4 towns.
Okay. Okay.
I remembered that you had this like a few minutes ago, and I was using this as an opportunity to remind you that you have access to this.
I don't think I do. Like, I'm reading the description of this stuff, and it does not say it is explaining what it is. It says you can get this with talents, and it never actually says I get it default.
I thought you... Okay.
I'm reading
Also, if the description says where you have influence, I would assume there would already need to be Elorian influence where they are currently.
I was arguing that any transport service that will take him to the Citadel will have it been influenced by the fact that they could be in the Citadel. Was the argument I was making. It's fine. If we don't want to deal with this, I will go over it later. I'm pretty sure that's how it works, and that was my understanding of it. But I will go over it later and clarify.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Is that a specific?
Because I'm pretty sure there's a supply talent that lets you get transportation.
See description in retainer travel pictures.
That one I think is specifically on just having like a driver specifically for you and mounts, I believe.
Also provides your faction provides a locally common vehicle for you and up to 9 allies as a temporary resource passage on if passage on it is within your budget. So yeah, I have to have a tent for getting transportation.
My apologies. I thought you already had the ability to. I thought you could just do that. I didn't realize they were tied to specific.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the way the supply talents work is it lets you unlock specific things you can use your budget on.
Okay, it's not okay. I thought it was
it's
just
not
saying you can do this.
Yeah, you have to get specific things to use. You have to get specific talents to use or be able to use your budget on that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we pay for a caravan.
Okay, so for right now, you can only secure food and lodging. Okay, I see what you're saying. I thought those were giving examples. That's what they're saying you can currently do without getting more. Okay. My apologies. You could only be using this for fooding and housing. Okay.
Nah, walk down the mountain again. You've already done it so many times before.
All right. You start walking. For calendar purposes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. All right. You travel for 11 days. I yell at my scribbler because she got mad at me for saying a month earlier.
I appreciate it. Well, it was just suddenly.
You've traveled 11 days.
Now it's the
through-
17th of Yi.
It's the 17th of Yi. You guys have made it to April equivalent.
Yeet.
It was a long walk.
We missed.
You've arrived at the Elorian Citadel. It is still standing, for anyone who is questioning that detail.
Oh,
Is now a bad time to say that
Good.
when we were walking, I would have pitched in to pay for a fucking transport?
the caravan's like 20 gold.
Yes,
at
yes,
most.
it is. The correct time was like a week ago.
A
Week and a half.
Just mention it 5 days after starting the travel, and be like, you know what? I should have done this.
I'm trying to remember how fast, or how long, or how expensive they are. I'll find it later. Anyway, so you all arrive at the location. The place is still standing. In fact, it doesn't seem to have changed much at all.
Interesting.
Yay.
All right. Well. I suppose we'll go back to the bar.
Go meet with
Well.
Jeffrey.
Go meet with Bo Joffrey.
You head on in,
Devils.
going directly to Silver Tongue territory, and you are immediately greeted by all of the people who are very, very happy to have you back. I'm gonna go ahead and just activate this map now.
Oh god, it wasn't a. Okay, it wasn't a combat map. Thank god.
We're
Yeah.
back.
We're accosted immediately.
The territory is still the same. Nothing has changed since you left. You do go over to the Silvertongue territory, where most of the people seem to have calmed down. Things seem to be a little less chaotic than the last time you were here. And as you arrive at the Silvertongue Inn, you would find you would find Jeeves behind the bar currently, cleaning glasses.
Hey, sorry I took so long. We had some weird time shenanigans.
Mm-hmm. Ah, well, welcome back to Malandri, you know. The world revolves without you.
Anything I should know? Look, man, I did not plan to be gone that long. I did not expect us to get stuck in a fucking time chair for fucking a month. That was not in the fucking docket.
Listen, Malandri, I've come to expect you to not be here. When you're here, it's a pleasant surprise.
This time it wasn't intentional. Alright?
Appreciated. Sit down, I'll update you.
Please do.
So, our friend over at the university has been continuing his research. We've caught a couple more undead since then. He has identified some more interesting details. The undead appear to be powered by lucents, which you already knew. That appears to be the reason why they did not have any traditional necromancy involved. It also seems like most of their biological functions, while they have been altered, it appears, scientifically speaking, as if they grew that way. Not like the typical necromancer where they weave things out of place. It appears like they grew naturally into those positions.
Huh. Like in a vat?
It's probably magical, but it's a non-traditional design. I'll be honest, I've been trying to read up on it. It's not my area of expertise. But it appears that it would be the same as if you grafted the part into the new creature. It was a part of them.
That's strange.
It is. The other thing he said was odd was that there were no signs of magic in the graft, nor any signs of surgery.
Okay.
It was as if they were there from birth, when they very clearly shouldn't be.
That's kind of fucked, honestly.
Anyway, we have very little idea what to make of it. Joffrey's been looking into it. You know how he gets about the, Necrotect.
Yeah.
Womp.
Let's see here. What else? Alex has been experimenting with the blood crystal, trying to make some more large-scale applications for the city. Hasn't panned out yet. You've missed 3 festivals and 2 balls.
That sucks. Anything interesting?
Iker?
So now.
So no.
You know how the parties are here.
I do.
Let's see here. Sir attacked us, we attacked Sir. You were there for that.
Yeah, that was yeah.
Glacia attacked both of us. We both attacked Glacia. Glacia snuck around and hit Sir. Convinced Sir it was us. Sir attacked us. We repelled his attack. Then we figured out it was Glacia, and he attacked her. And no one's gained an inch of ground.
Yeah, that sounds like a whole circle of nonsense.
But anything major's changed. The Silver Clamor performed at one of the balls. I think you'll care about that. They had a good time.
How'd they do?
Pretty good. They were invited back, which I guess is about as good news as you could expect.
Yeah.
Let's see. Your druid friend came through.
Yeah, I figured as much.
He didn't stay long. Weird guy.
Yeah, he fucking confuses me. We also encountered him.
He came into the bar one day. It was really, really late. He came in, he asked where you were at. We said that we didn't know, and then he left. Yeah, it was weird. It was like he teleported. But he didn't. I would know if he did. I'm not really sure how. I heard he went out somewhere outside the western gate when he reappeared, and then he slowly walked away.
That's... Man, I don't fucking know at this point.
Did I say western?
Point
I
is-
said eastern. Sorry, eastern gate.
You'll be happy to know we've, I'd hesitate to say made amends, but won't have to worry about the druids for a while.
Well,
We're not
that's
their
really good to
priority
hear,
anymore.
because we heard from them.
Which ones?
What
We got a message. What was his name? He came to meet the Duchess. Rode in on a dragon.
Chroma.
Chroma.
That was his name. Colorful one. He flew in, he met with her, he left. She won't talk about it.
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna need to talk to Joffrey about that. We've, I just need to talk to Joffrey about that one.
Last I checked, he was on a bit of a bender. Give him a day.
Sure.
If you're wondering, he's north of us. He hit up the whiskey company. He hit up the Laughing Gas. Last I saw, he was... Well, he had a bottle in Icker, so... Give him a day.
Understood. Shit.
Anything in town need done while we're here? Or waiting?
Local work. I mean, obviously there's been a bounty on undead, but I wouldn't even know where to point you. You're always welcome to take Malandri's way and try to go talk to someone and see if you can broker something, but it's kind of a cold war right now.
Well, you know what? What time of day is it?
Say it's afternoon.
Afternoon? It's... We've had a rough go of it. I am going to get the scoop on some rumors, but I think we need to just take some time. It's been a weird one.
No, you're welcome to grab a drink. No one's gonna mind.
Yeah, I think I fucking need one.
Oh, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
He leans over the table and speaks very softly, and he goes, I could have sworn we killed a certain electrifying individual. You want to tell me why I'm hearing about another one?
They hired a new one.
It's a little bit of a long story.
Trust me, we did all we could to try and stop that from happening. But... frankly, if we had kept going, I could have ended with the fucking Citadel being burned to the ground.
You're gonna need to talk to Joffrey about that one.
Yeah, that's unfortunately related.
He's getting drunk and listening to a comedy show.
Yeah, I figured as much. Fuck.
One other thing, I regularly scry to check on you now and again.
Yeah.
The other day, I say the other day, a month ago,
Yeah.
I was checking on you. You were almost to the mountains, and then something blocked me. Do you have any idea what that might have been?
Fuck, man. The last, for us at least, few weeks have been a blur. Could have been the dragon. There's a dragon on the mountain we talked to, gave us a whole scoop on the druids and their whole shit.
Maybe that was it. I don't know. You were at the base of the mountains last I saw, and then you were gone.
Probably something like that. We were talking with one of the druids, trying to learn some shit, and
Anyway,
I assume he has some wards to keep that shit off.
Probably. I get concerned anytime my scrying gets broken up. So, anyway. Do you need anything else, Lord Malandri?
I think I'm good. For now, at least.
Right. He goes back to polishing glasses.
I'll be back in a bit, and I'd like a drink, a strong one.
Oh, we got plenty. We restocked since we used his disinfectant.
Oh, great. Matteo is going to go for a walk.
You go for a walk. Anywhere in particular?
Mostly around friendly territory, but just he's saying he's going to collect to just sort of get rumors and stuff, but he's really just taking a fucking second to himself.
The promenade, just a little space.
Yeah.
All right. You go hit up the promenade. Beautiful place. No one fucks with you here. It's kind of the entire point. It was set up by Joffrey a long time ago. If you see one of your superiors chilling at the promenade, leave them the fuck alone. While he's being left the fuck alone, does anyone else have anything they're wanting to do?
I need
Have
their
a
garage.
drink, I guess.
You need their garage. They don't have one.
Where did I put the mech last time I fixed it?
They valeted it to the back of the building.
I'm going to the back of the building.
You go to the back of the building.
Power drill noises.
Rat walks behind the shop. Power drill starts. Anyone else? Going once. Going twice. Sold. All right. In that case, Matteo, I assume you come back after a couple hours.
Yeah.
Perfect. A couple hours later, you come back, continue having a drink. Jeeves makes sure your glass stays full, and I do mean full. You take a sip, he pours more.
Matteo is making liberal use of that.
After a while, you all would hear whispers, followed by Joffrey. I'm gonna say walk in. He seems to be more coordinated than your average drunk, but he's drunk. He walks in, sees the party, and immediately goes, Matteo! And sits down.
Joffrey, you seem to be in good spirits.
Oh man, you should have seen it. They had a dwarf comedian up there. He was hilarious. You ever had a dwarven bard?
I've seen a few.
Oh, they're great. Love him to death. He was from Stonefell. He was a funny guy. Man, what was his name? Corin, Lauren, something like that. It ended in N.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Durin?
no, it wasn't Durin. It's a stupid name. Anyway,
How you holding up?
I'm fine. I'll sleep it off. What are you doing back?
Well, barring the little temporal nonsense we unwittingly had to deal with, we're hopefully not going to be being directly fucked with by the druids, at least for the time being.
Oh,
But,
that's really good. I was worried I was about to have to fight. I was worried about that one.
Well, don't settle down just yet. We're in a better state of mind. We need to talk about something.
Go ahead and talk. I'm never in a better state of mind than I am right now.
They may be planning to raise the city.
Who isn't nowadays?
Huh?
I said, who isn't nowadays?
No, Joffrey. I mean...
I know what you meant. What intel do you have?
Our friend from Beachcrest was a particular member of the organization that they required to make decisions.
Right, you're talking about Teddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that they have all of their members back, they're gonna start looking for a new one. A replacement for him.
Yeah, the compass, I'm familiar.
And once that happens, they're gonna start making plays again.
I'm sure.
Possibly.
And I unfortunately saw from a very intimate perspective that they have raised far smaller cities for far less than what the Citadel has done.
Okay. So we'd be on their hit
And
list.
sure, Teddy may have kept them from doing that for a while. Yeah, and while Teddy may have kept them from doing that for a while, that was after however many fucking years of... He takes another very stiff drink.
Sure. Okay. So you're concerned that they're going to find the new compass. The new compass is going to say burn it all down, and they're going to come here.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. And your proposed solution is?
I don't know yet.
So, the way I see it, your options are find the compass or kill him, right?
Yes, but we fucking can't. They're fucking demigods. They're forces of fucking nature.
And we just woke up their god.
That's about the only we have.
You did what?
It
It's
wasn't
a
done purpose.
fucking-
When you say their god, you're referring to...
The Purifier. That wasn't my decision.
Okay. Alright, well that's the better of the two.
If there's a worse, I don't want to fucking know.
Story for a different day, I think.
Alright. You, You have to find the compass, or you have to kill druids. Okay.
And as
They're
your
demigods. As much as I like you, Matteo, you're not exactly a soldier.
and as you're probably
No.
aware, they have a new herald.
I heard about him. Eros, right? Is his name?
Well,
Yeah.
for now.
He'll ditch the name as soon as he gets promoted. I've had my eye on him a while. He's not new.
Where they're about to have a much higher chance of finding that compass before we do.
Oh, they'll find him before you do. That's no doubt. Question is will they recruit him before you find him?
So far, for the best of our knowledge, and I couldn't confirm which ones, some of the druids are siding with us by keeping Teddy's decree.
From what I can tell, it's not a majority, though.
Bramble, Quake, and also Chroma and Gilder. But they follow more the compass than Teddy himself.
I believe Chroma and Gilder could go either way.
Gilder
wasn't really much of a part of us.
They're following the compass's last directive. There's a chance that if a new compass is decided, they will follow the next compass directive.
Okay. So as of
Which
right
could
now, we have majority.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically.
Right now we have majority, but the second that next compass comes into play, even if he's neutral, we lose it.
About that, yeah.
Okay, so you're on a time limit.
A very, very tight time limit.
Joffrey, I know you've had doubts about my way of doing things, but I have an idea. Not a plan, but an idea. And I need you to at least consider it.
Okay, shoot.
I don't think this city will survive anything when it is currently split 3 ways. I don't
agree.
like them any more than you do. But a lot of people are gonna die if we don't find some middle ground, even if that's just preserving the city. I think we need to talk to Sir and to Isha and hell, probably even to the Duchess, and try and get some kind of temporary alliance or truce or something, because if they target this city, there's not a lot we can fucking do. Sure, we have the spears that could kill them, but half those fuckers can fly, man.
How strongly do you feel that way, Matteo?
I think it might be the only way.
I'll get you a meeting. It's as far as I go.
Joffrey, if this goes through, you'll have to be a part of it.
I know. You get them to agree at the meeting. Figure it out. Come on. You know I work with everybody. But you're not convincing me. Or Sir. Or Glacia. I'll get you a meeting with the Duchess. You want to take the nuclear option, that's the way you go.
If I may butt my head in, I do prefer to at least try and find alternative options. I know this is a last resort, but...
What alternative options are there?
I'm trying to look that through right now. Unfortunately, I'm not really coming up with anything.
I don't like the idea of working with them any more than you do. But if we continue to be at war when they come, we're fucked for sure. All of us. Everyone in this goddamn city.
How long has...
Mortal, devil, it doesn't fucking matter.
Sorry to interrupt. Joffrey, how long has the storm been kicking around Harold with his new powers?
The new Herald?
Yes.
Or are you referring to old Herald?
New Harold.
He hasn't started yet.
He hasn't.
No, he hasn't been inducted.
Well, when he does start... Let's see, somewhere on Orsha there's some animal that gained sentience, and if it's not in Stonefell, he's going to find it in how long? Probably, let's say.
If he's fast,
And he will be.
if he's slow, it'll take him weeks.
If he's fast.
If he's lucky, days.
And do we have any chance of knowing when he's going to get inducted?
Quickly. I'd give it days, maybe a week.
I'd be surprised if
Okay,
they haven't fucking started already.
So
It takes time, it's a process.
the lowest amount of time we have is about 6 days, most likely, maybe less. Most amount
Definitely
of
have a
time
week
we
and a
have.
half. You have a week and a half before he finds the druid, or the compass, maybe, or maybe more.
Okay, better than what I thought. Could be a month, could be a week and a half. How
How long would it take us to get the Honeymead?
It's not west of here.
How do you know
Sure.
that?
Because it won't be in Ember Creek, the compass won't be in an area that's devoid of life. Honeymead's been watched by Bramble constantly. If the compass was near there, it would have been found. The Old Throne has no animals. The Beachcrest hunts their animals. Stonefell has no animals. It's nowhere west of us. It's not in Restoration. The orcs would have found it by now, which means it's east, northeast, or southeast.
That narrows it down. It's probably not going to be in the mountains unless we think it's like an owl or something. It's likely going to be a bigger animal, right? I doubt it's going to be a raccoon going around somewhere, right?
Teddy's
If
the
you can
only
clear-
compass I ever met.
None of us know how shit works.
And unfortunately, we only have some memories.
All I'm saying is, if we were quick enough, we'd have to definitely hoof it. But there's got to be some town somewhere, even if it's just a hamlet, that says, oh, hey, a talking animal appeared. That's not the usual type of talking animal.
I got a DM
What are the-
question. So,
Okay.
the rift that opened in the sky, was that with current druids? Or was that in the, beforehand? Was that was that during Teddy's time, basically?
Teddy was alive when the rift broke.
Okay, so I wouldn't be able to look through there. I wouldn't be able to look through his memories, because of course it's his.
Even if... Look, we don't know about the compass is going to be. We don't know where it's east of here, which is, I guess, narrows down half the places we could look, but of the continent. I just don't think going on a wild goose chase for something that might not even be possible to find for us is worth our time. Joffrey, I know you said I couldn't convince you, but you trust me, right?
I told you, you convince them, I'm in. Figure it out.
Okay. Revert that. I misunderstood what he meant by that.
Well, to be fair, I'm speaking as drunk Joffrey. You're fine.
Okay, fine, but... Are you sure you can't help me at least a little bit? I mean...
I walk into
This
that
is-
meeting with you, you have worse odds.
Okay. Okay. I guess that makes sense.
You want to do it your way, you think you're right, you think you can convince them, do it.
Alright. Fine.
I'll send a messenger, she'll be waiting to meet with you tonight.
You know that if I do manage to convince them, you'll eventually have to have a meeting with them anyways.
I told you before, I have no issue being in a meeting with them. I went to Sir's Arena, for Christ's sake.
No, I know. I just saying, I don't know. First pickings of the do's and don'ts of the deal might be good for us.
I won't make the terms of the deal, she will. I'll get you a meeting,
alright.
you can determine the deal. Hey, Jeeves!
Okay.
He would turn around, and Joffrey goes, 2 things. Painkillers, and Icar. Oh, 3 things. Set Matteo up a deal.
For fuck's sake.
And after a moment, Jeeves would place a bag of Icar, a pouch of herbs, and then disappear.
Yeah, tell me his real name, Joffrey.
It's Jeeves.
No, I know that's not his real name. That's the name that you force everyone to call him.
Oh. Oh, I forgot his real name. No one wants to call him his real name.
I kind of do.
Fine. He thinks about it for a minute, and after a moment speaks in slurred and incomprehensible infernal.
Well, good thing Matteo speaks Infernal.
I said incomprehensible for a reason.
Oh yeah,
It doesn't sound like a name.
I made that Marvel-ass clip, and then immediately realized it's fucking stupid.
He actually, it doesn't sound like a name. It sounds like words that are like slurred together. And he would look back over you and say, "Does that?"
You know what? I'll ask you later.
Okay. Oh wait, no, I got it wrong. No, it wasn't that. It was he says something almost exactly alike, but you realize that when he starts speaking it differently, it's not infernal. It's abyssal. It still is incomprehensible.
You know what? I can unpack that fucking later. I just... We're in some deep shit, Joffrey. And I had hoped that... You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I've been here for 10 fucking years. I should be used to this. And he stands up, grabs the rest of his drink, and just downs it.
After a moment, you'd hear another pop, and Jeeves would say, she's ready.
Fucking hell already?
I'm fast.
Well, you know what? Sure. Fine. Oh my god! Anyone want to come with me?
I'll stand up.
Thank fuck. Hey, Midas. She likes you. You're coming with me.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
Dear Christ.
I get to meet the queen.
Duchess.
Wait. Hold on.
I didn't stutter.
Duchess,
Fuck you.
Is this the Duchess or Glacia?
This is the
Gracious.
Duchess.
Oh, never mind. Retract that. I thought it was Glacia. Sorry.
I mean, still probably.
Sit back down.
licensed.
Sit back down, Midas.
Um,
No, but like
You're allowed, you're
Glacia
still
in
allowed.
particular liked Midas. I remember that.
That is true. Glacia did like Midas.
We'll save that card for later.
Everybody's going then?
I assume
Is
so.
everyone going? Okay.
Quick question for Jeeves. Did you say you could scry?
Yeah.
Can you not scry for a creature you only have heard of?
Hypothetically, but it's not nearly as good. Why?
Can't you scry for a compass?
No, not so much. I don't have anything to focus on. It's like me asking you to look at hell.
I could look at the city. Sorry.
Let's fucking go, okay?
You got
This is
it.
kind of important and I'm scared.
All right. All of your ears pop, and you are now in a black stone and gold room.
Jesus.
Ow.
I'm never gonna get used to that. I'm gonna look around the room, find the fucker I'm talking to.
You look around the room, and there are a couple of guards. Once you get in, you realize you are actually in what appears to be a very small lounge, might be the right word. In a normal house, it would be a massive dining room, but you've seen the dining room in the Citadel?
Yeah.
Or the Inner Citadel?
Yeah.
This place has
This
books
ain't it.
and drinks, pretty much.
Yeah, okay.
Who
After
all's
a
in
few
here
minutes,
with us?
at the moment, 2 royal guards and Jeeves.
I'm gonna wave at the guards.
They give a very small nod. Like that's all
That's
they
good
give.
enough for me.
After a few minutes, the Duchess would come in casual clothes, nothing like what you guys have seen her in before. Normally, she's all done up, but she comes in the equivalent of t-shirts and pants, like nothing. She walks in, looks at a lot of you, and says, "All right, emergency meeting. What's this about?"
Okay. So I'll be honest, I didn't expect that to be so expedient. Sorry to disturb you. I am to understand that you spoke with Chroma not too long ago.
I did, yes. It was confidential, as I'm sure your boss told you.
Yes. We have seen some shit. I hope you forgive me for my lack of formality. I think it would be a waste of time in this current situation.
You may speak freely, Matteo. I'm not going to kill you.
It is entirely possible that within the coming days, years, weeks, I don't fucking know at this point, but the Druids might be planning to attack the Citadel. Raze it to the ground. Glass it. Whole thing.
I was alive for the fall of Ember Creek. I am familiar.
Yeah, then you know that they have destroyed far smaller settlements for far less.
Okay, just for my purposes, because it was a little unclear. Was the previous Ember Creek the one that they raised bigger than the Citadel is currently?
Smaller than the Citadel, but only by one size category.
Okay. That's all I needed. Continue.
And they have all of their members back. The new Herald is being inducted soon, and they're gonna start looking for the compass. And when they find him, sure, he should be like Teddy, but it even took Teddy however many years to decide to stop raising fucking cities. And as far as we can tell, more of them are down to start raising than not.
As you could probably guess, we are of the let's not go and raise cities, and we do have about half of them who agree with us currently.
Yeah. I obviously don't want to see that happen to this city. We had a experience at a temple not long ago. We witnessed things that I'd rather not think about right now, but
You were alive during the fall of Ember Creek. We witnessed it through their eyes.
Yeah.
Put it lightly.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Well, we did find out that they were under orders of the Purifier. So, well, you could take a guess, but we naturally decided to side with the Druids this time around.
I'm
Against the
familiar
Purifier.
with the Purifier and his work.
I don't think that when they find a new compass, they are going to resume whatever Teddy was doing. I believe that they're going to come here, and I believe that they're going to try to destroy this place.
And at
I
the very
believed-
least... Oh, sorry.
And I believe that the only way for us to survive that is to, at least temporarily, put an end to the war that is happening within the borders, or within the walls.
Matteo, I would like to offer you a history lesson. Do you know what our citadel is founded on?
Like, physically or metaphorically?
Yes, physically.
It's like a fucking hell. There's like a hell portal under there, isn't there? I know someone told me
Yes.
that a while back.
Have you ever seen it?
No, I frankly don't want to.
I want you to.
Oh fuck. All right. Sure.
She opens up a door to a staircase that goes down to the third basement.
For fuck's sake. I don't like this. Bad touch. Bad touch.
No.
Of course the Duchess has a BDSM dungeon.
I'm kidding. She does open a door, and it does go downstairs. When you walk downstairs, you would actually find it goes quite a ways down. After a while, the walls disappear. So you're no longer in a tunnel going downwards. You are now on a spiral staircase with guardrails walking down into a cavern. The cavern is massive and almost dome-shaped, like a very, very wide, shallow dome. Like, think the shape of like a top burger bun would be about what I'm talking about, ratio-wise. But it is hundreds of feet down. As she climbs down, you realize that you hit an observation deck. It appears that the staircase doesn't touch the ground. It leads down to a platform that spreads out to allow you to stand on a hanging platform, like a chandelier over the cavern. As she takes you all to it, she has you all walk over and leans over one of the guardrails and gestures down. As you look down, you would see that the entire bottom of the cavern is a massive, intricate summoning circle. The biggest summoning circle you had ever seen in your life. And she would say, "Do you know what that is?"
Looks like something capable of summoning the lords of hell themselves.
It is. If we left that open, the things that would come through it would overwhelm this city. We couldn't hold it back. That's why we don't leave it open. But because I want you to understand, I'm going to let you see what only 3 other people in this city have seen. She would,
I feel like this is appropriate time for a music change.
She pulls out her necklace, and after removing it, you realize that the lower half of it is made of blood crystal.
Uh-huh.
She punctures her hand for a moment to charge it, before dangling it like a talisman over the pit and letting a drop of the blood fall onto the circle. As she does so, you would all be overwhelmed with a massive psychic emanation. The floor doesn't move, nor do you... It's not that you can't detect it's there, it's as if you can see through it, through this psychic emanation. As if you were given the ability to see through the ground. And as you look down, you would see what appears to be an endless pit. You can see things crawling along the sides trying to get out before being ripped off by the ones under them like crabs in a bucket. You can see things flying and ricocheting off the top of it. You can see massive creatures so deep in the pit that it looks like they're the size of a normal man, but you can tell by the distance that they are much, much larger. There are every kind of devil and demon you could think of trying to get out of the pit. And just in the time when she shows you this, you see several get through and flood to the sides of the cavern. After maybe 30 seconds, you would hear her say something, and the crystal would immediately empty, and the portal would close, leaving you with only 30 seconds, but a literal glimpse into hell. She would then put the necklace back on, and turn back to Matteo, and say, if the Druids were to attack the city, and the city was going to be destroyed, they would have to fight that. Do you think they would win?
I think they're arrogant enough to think they would.
Maybe. But my contracts would also come into effect. We could control that for a little while. Not forever, but for a time.
What if they're stronger?
Then there's nothing we could do. If they're strong enough to fight off the entirety of hell, you can't stop them, Matteo. Unless you think yourself so arrogant as to say you're stronger than the entirety of hell. In which case, I challenge you. If you think you could fight off the hordes and clean the pit, then by all means, I will open the door for you. But I want you to think of how many things get out of that pit without my permission. Hell, just glimpsing into it with you. How many do you think got out? Did you see?
Didn't. Focusing on it hurt my fucking eyes. No, I didn't see.
About 70 got out in that 30 seconds. And those were split between Sir and Glacia, and, shall we say, rogue elements. Now, Sir and Glacia have an agreement with me. Rogue elements get killed. Any demon that comes out of that pit that isn't under them, they kill it when they comes out. They have guards around the edges of the cavern. Some of them will be Glacia's men that go by Sir. They'll kill them calling them rogue elements, and vice versa. Some of Sir's men will be killed by Glacia's. But that was 75 that happened to get through. The deal is, I let some of their people through. They keep the city guarded. I stop letting people through. They stop guarding the city. That means I have to allow a trickle. If I allow a trickle, and they are not whittled away, this city would be overrun. The conflict between Sir, Glacia, and Joffrey thins the demon hordes. Your peace would be extinction.
Why is it still here then?
Because if I broke my deal, it would release Sir and Glacia. Do you want to see them run rampant?
Could this portal, this circle, be destroyed? Theoretically. By power great
Theoretically?
enough.
Theoretically, yes, but you would destroy the Citadel in the process. But while it's
Then have-
open, no.
So there is a way to destroy both the pit and the Citadel at the same time.
If it was closed, maybe. It would be a challenge. You would have to do it
challenge that
before I was
Circle
aware.
Druids could accomplish.
Maybe. But I doubt they could do it before we knew they were here.
The Druids are coming back. That's
Okay.
not up for debate anymore. In full force. If there's even a chance that they could get in here, that they could destroy this and Citadel. A lot of people in this city suffer because of the deal that was made in its creation. And sure, they defend the city. And sure, I'm guarantee you think the price paid in blood is worth it. But if the entire place is razed to the ground, will that be worth it?
Would you raise the armies of hell to go after the Druids? Would you unleash that on the world?
I'm not talking about releasing it, I'm not talking about a permanent peace. Yes, I get it. Their war thins to herd. I get it. But if the Druids come here, and they know how to do it, and they're strong enough to do it, they will. That's what I'm trying to get at. That it doesn't have to be permanent. I know it can't be permanent.
If you
But
don't mind me
100%
asking,
that's
Duchess.
the last thing we should be doing.
If you don't mind me asking, Duchess. It seems that many people are aware that you hold the key to this. And, quite frankly, I think it's fair to say that the Druids do too. Do you have a way of knowing they're on the way before they get here? Before Harold
Yes.
gets here?
Harold would be the fastest. But I'm not so sure he could beat me. How do you think I was in the position to make so many deals? He would have to kill me. That would be a very tall order. If they're
Have you
fast enough
killed
to
a
kill
druid
me
before?
I can... Have I killed one before? No. Very few people have. In fact, I believe you hold that honor. But I could kill you.
Oh, I'm sure. That was not a challenge.
I know. But you killed a druid, and I could kill you. I
We
doubt
had
they could
help
kill
from
me
another
quickly.
druid,
Maybe.
even if unintentional.
It's important to keep in mind that the Druids were weaker then.
Maybe. But
No, not maybe. They were. They will be stronger. They're getting stronger.
what would you argue for, Matteo?
I am going to pull out the druid spear that is currently sitting in my pouch and kind of hold it out to her. Duchess, I know, or at least I assume, you don't have any druids in your ranks. I have tried and failed countless times to find anyone who could recreate this. But as you said, you are more powerful, you are more influential. Could you make more of this? To arm your personal guard, to arm yourself, to arm your people?
She takes the spear. She looks it over. And she says, it's not magic of hell. Or of the arcane, I don't believe. I assume it's druidic?
It is.
I imagine the only people who'd be able to recreate it would be druids, I would think.
That's my assumption, but that hasn't stopped me from trying.
You know who made it?
If I remember correctly, it was the wrinkly old man who came here looking for us a little while ago.
Foster.
Correct. That is correct,
He's
right?
definitely yes. He's
Okay.
definitely a unique one. I've met him before, actually.
It is my understanding that he made similar weapons to help take down the Purifier.
Well,
And then
you're
these
half
were
right.
made to kill Teddy.
That's where you're wrong. Those are a lot older than Teddy.
Well,
How do I put this? Those weapons, ones that kill druids, those far predate the current circle. I think the only ones who would be able to make it more people from are before that, like Foster.
how long has Foster been around?
Oh, even I don't know the answer to that. Longer than me, and I've been around a while. I was around longer than Teddy. Listen, those weapons, or things like them, weapons that can kill druids, those have been around a long time. And think about it. How do you think the old circle died to make the new one? They go through cycles. They die too.
Suppose that's fair.
Kill all the druids, a new set will pop up.
And it'll be like nobody left, or at least mostly.
Duchess, you asked me what if I had a
Get a little
solution.
closer to your mic.
I don't
Sorry.
remember how she worded it, but
What would you
well,
argue
the
for?
thing the Duchess asked me. You asked me what I would argue for. It doesn't have to be a permanent peace, just a deal, an arrangement that if the Druids ever try to raise this city, they'll all work together.
Oh,
Or hell, if any similar threat. I know peace is dangerous, and frankly, were it in my power, were it not so dangerous, I would like to have that circle closed permanently. I just want to make sure the city doesn't get razed by a bunch of self-righteous asshats smoke kush in the woods and casually plotting the destruction of millions of lives.
Matteo. I understand that you grew up in the western side, in Joffrey's territory. Is that correct?
Wait, western side of the Citadel, or
Yes, western side of the Citadel.
West side.
Story.
You grew up in Joffrey's territory, right?
No, actually, I grew up elsewhere.
Sorry. Is the west side not where you're accustomed to?
It's,
Joffrey is the only one of them I don't have bound.
and why is that?
If everything went to hell, and I do mean went to hell, Sur and Glacia would fall in line. Now, it would be messy. We'd be paying for the aftermath for years. But if the Druids attacked, we would have the numbers. They would fall into line. And I imagine Joffrey would have no issue with that either. But it wouldn't be a standing order. It would be an emergency siren. We've stood a long time. This city stood before the fall of Ember. We lived through the last set. We'll survive this. Don't worry for the Citadel. Worry for its people. I know it's not very often that we talk like this, Matteo. I know that Joffrey has a very high opinion of it. I know that Joffrey believes that you are... How do I put this? Better than most of his people. However, do remember you are not the oldest. Do remember you have not seen what the rest of us have seen. I do not mean to diminish what you say. I do not mean to make you feel like I am not listening. However, if we go to war, we will all go to war. But I plan to put that off as long as I can. If the time comes, and that happens, we will deal with it. In the meantime, if you have actionable options, I will listen.
I feel like we're not prepared. We need to be prepared. An emergency siren isn't going to cut it.
You would want to
We've
stand.
seen what they can do. Yes, or at least something. People prepared, ready to. Hell, I'd take fucking Minutemen at this point, a militia or something. People who are standing ready if it happens. I don't trust that if the alarm is sounded, they will get their shit in gear fast enough.
Okay. In the way I see it, you have two options. You can tell the people. If you wish to send messages throughout the city, you're welcome to. I support you. Or you could choose to give the devils an army. Would you give the devils an army, or would you tell the people?
I could do both. Put restrictions on what the devil can do with their army. Make it clear that it is only a defensive force. And the people, I know plenty of people that would give their lives for the folks that live here. Mortal and devil alike.
You would make deals with the devils. That's what you're suggesting.
If it meant less people died.
My deals have been
I
made, Matteo. I can alter them no further. Are you willing to take on that sort of brand?
I get the feeling I've made deals with far worse things a long time ago. My soul's already damned, Duchess. There's not much worse I can do.
If that's what you believe. But last I checked, your soul was intact. Whether you believe that or not. I know Joffrey didn't lay claim.
He kind of grips the haft of his cane a little bit tighter and says, I don't know how much longer that's going to last, if it's even still true. But that's the point.
That Joffrey would
The
claim
point
your
is,
soul?
not
Okay, not the point.
not the implication I was trying to have. I just worded that bad.
Okay.
The point is, I've been here for 10 years, Duchess. I have seen so many people, friends, enemies, and completely uninvolved bystanders die. Too many. And I know that's just how the city works. I get it. But I'm fucking sick of it. If I can do one good thing for this literal hellhole, as he indicates to the fucking literal hellhole below him, then maybe I'll have lived a life worth living. Maybe other people will have the opportunity to do the same. I just don't want more people to die. I'm tired, Duchess. I'm real fucking
Well, that's
tired.
too damn bad.
If I may speak frankly, I guess I never really understood Joffrey's appeal towards you. But I think I get it.
I have to say,
Well,
I
arm the
think we
people,
all
you
share
arm
the
the
same
people.
sentiment.
You want to get deals with Glacia and Sir? Go for it. You want to give them an army? We'll talk terms. But understand, someone will pay a price for anything you're... And if it's not the people, then it would be you. And that's if they don't pay it as well. Make your choices carefully, Theo. You have more influence than you think.
Everyone keeps saying that.
I have a feeling you'll understand some. But until then, I would temper your actions made in fear.
All right.
Though, after our conversation today, I suppose I can't say everything that was said. But Chroma did not come here to discuss raising of the city. He came to ask for assistance.
happening?
The Feywilds are uneasy.
What does the Citadel have to do with the Feywilds?
More than you might think. It's another planar portal. I would argue the Fey have more in common with demons than they do people. He was coming to ask for manpower.
Well, that's better than what my mind would do. As much as some greenery would probably liven up this place, I don't think adding another portal to this pit is a good idea.
Oh no, he didn't want to build a portal. He wanted our expertise on defending one, actually.
Well, that's beyond anything I know about.
As I said, nothing to be worried about from him. He's, not focused at the moment. And as I'm sure you're aware, Gilder keeps to himself. Bramble stays out west. Matter of fact, what I've heard, Bramble's a bit of a softie when it comes to cities.
He's practically the guardian of one.
And Quake practically built Stonefell.
I appreciate you hearing me out.
Of course. Jeeves can be very convincing. Your concern is admirable, Teo. But for now, action would be hasty.
I understand.
We're having another festival next week. If you feel like staying around, I already hired the clamor.
Might do me some good, I guess.
If you have the time.
We'll see.
Do you need anything from me before you go?
No, not right now.
All right.
I'm not sure how to get out of here.
Oh, that's easy. Jeeves has been listening to us this whole time.
Fucking course he has.
Jeeves would call from higher up on the stairs and say, "Are you ready to go?"
Yeah.
All your ears pop. Back to the Silver Tongue Inn.
Hey, would I have been able to grab that spear back?
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
I don't know who the fuck John Lennon is, but that hole was telling me to kill him.
Kill John Lennon. Do I have that on my soundboard? Hold on.
Be surprised if you didn't.
I'm pretty sure I do somewhere, but it's a big... I gotta organize these.
You arrive back at the inn where Joffrey is still drinking.
Seems you've had a rough day.
I do.
I don't know what you're talking about. These are my sober drinks.
Of course, how could I fucking forget?
How'd the meeting go?
Better than I expected, not as good as I hoped.
Well, if you win some, you lose some, Matteo.
But Dream's not dead, at least.
Well, you win some, you lose some. So where to next? I assume you're not wanting to stay?
Actually, that whole undead situation's had me a little riled up. I was
Me
a little
too.
upset we got pulled away from it.
Well, you know that issue is a slow burn.
Assuming no other messengers pull us away, I was hoping we can try and work on that. And May, when it's been a while since you talked to Little Rat.
That's fair. How are things doing at the Rats?
Oh, they're great. Best workers I've hired in a long time. Well, maybe not best quality, but best work ethic. Why do you ask?
Gesture to rat body.
Oh, are you looking for work?
You need any firearms?
I know a few demons with firearms.
Perhaps one to the back of the head.
No, they're doing great. Once we got everything mapped out, things kind of calmed down a little bit. Actually, I think they have a stall actually out in the artisan district now.
What they make?
Mostly alchemical ingredients. They really like going out of town to the forest and everything. We actually have a group of them that started running caravans up to Restoration a little while back. Of course, it's not just them, but they started funding it, actually. They bring in quite a few alchemical ingredients from the Orcish tribes.
Good for them.
Definite increase in quality out in the Artisan District. A couple of them wanted to try to make mech suits, but so far I think the closest they've got is pauldrons.
It's a start.
I suppose.
Why start
Like-
with pauldrons?
Like mechanical pauldrons? For what?
No, just the metal. They're slow workers.
That's not an
They're,
invention. That's a thing that... never mind.
Oh, trust me, I'm aware. They were very proud of it, though.
I'm-
Sir
Because if they're
even
proud of their work.
Sir even lets a few of them work up at the armor shop.
Did they have access to a forge beforehand?
Yeah, the armor shop. They used to rent it out up there for a little while. Then Sir came through. We realized some of our people were using his stuff. You know how territorial he can be. So instead, he just hired them.
Oh.
It saves his men time, lets his managers be more lazy. Rats don't mind working. I don't think he pays them as well as I do, but there are benefits.
Well. What time of day is it?
It's evening.
Evening? As well. It's been a long day. I need to rest and think.
Well, I'll be up for a while.
I'm gonna try to think of some... whatever fucking arguments I'm gonna make for the other two. Shit.
Well, you could always go talk to your ex.
Good night, Jeffrey.
Night, Matteo. Joffrey continues to drink. Matteo goes to bed. Is anybody else doing anything before bedtime?
Nah.
No.
All right. Well, in that case, we're all going to go to bed. Everyone's going to get a nice big level up. And we're going to stop there for the evening, because we still have some level up stuff to do, and it's already 9.
Are we doing level up stuff on stream or off?
I would say off.
Cool.
Yay!
Get
You'll
out!
find what we did
Yay.
next
Bye
time.
bye. Get out.
Have a good
It
night.
was
See you
nice
all
knowing
next
you.
time.
Au revoir.
Sleep.